Hi, it's Megan.
And it's Bree.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unseriesous. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious.
Yo, Enid.
Just immediately like fun. Yo, Enid.
Da-na-na-na. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday.
Oh no.
There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week.
In case you guys don't know the days of the week.
That's how you learn them. That's the legal way.
Quiet.
Quiet.
I just had to say that at least once.
It is another spooky episode of Unseriesous, the last one of 2023. Wah, wah, wah. But before we get into that, Bree, how's your spooky month been? What's your spooky month wrap?
My spooky month wrap.
Yeah, this is our last spooky pod. No more spooky pods.
Yeah.
So how's it been? What have you been doing? What have you been watching?
I've been kind of slacking, I feel like.
We've been watching so many shows.
Yeah, we've watched a lot of spooky shows that we did on here. And then we have been watching Pretty Little Liars.
Mm-hmm.
That's
spooky. Tune in next week.
We watched Sweet, what's it called?
Sweet 613 on Sweet Life.
Last night we watched that.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty spooky.
We solved a murder.
We solved a murder, which is probably the biggest thing, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Big news.
We really did solve that murder.
It's true.
A real one.
Mm-hmm.
Cold case.
And that case is now solved.
Yeah. And I'm still reading. I'm really slacking on my little witch books.
Yeah, same.
Like, I need to read them before October's over. But, like, we have so much to do.
Mm-hmm.
So many activities. This month has flew by.
Yeah, unfortunately. It always goes by so fast.
Spooky season. Now we have to get into the Hunger Games.
We have to get into the Hunger Games. Happy Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor.
But, yeah, that's all I have to say. But how about you? What's your wrap?
I watched some spooky shows that I've never seen. I've solved a murder. I've baked some cookies. I've watched my silly little Halloween shows. I've watched Parks and Rec Halloween.
Yeah, you got into baking.
Yeah, I got into baking. That's big.
Elaborate on that.
That's a journey. I made some Taylor Swift chai cookies.
Yes.
I think I'm going to make them for Thanksgiving so my whole family can enjoy them.
Exactly.
I want to bake more. I think there just hasn't been time this month to really explore that. So I think that's a journey I can continue to tell you about on this pod.
Yeah.
We have to cook the little cookies, like the Pillsbury cookies. That's still on the agenda. We have some costumes that we haven't been able to do yet. I'm going to be Paris Hilton, maybe some Jamie Tart. Who knows?
Exactly. I'm going to be Alice Cullen from the baseball scene.
Mm-hmm. Classic, iconic.
Honestly, a lifelong dream.
Yeah, finally. What else? Watching some films. We're going to watch Halloween Town soon. I have to watch Monster House. Twitches. And for my books, I've been slowly reading a spooky book that I might just have to tell you about next week. Hopefully I'll finish that. Maybe another spooky book. Still got some time.
Much to do before next pod.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's true.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we might record that pod soon. So will I be able to tell you about that?
I won't tell you.
I don't know. Much coming. Just stay tuned. Keep listening.
One day we'll get there.
Yeah, but all the spooky things. You know what's really spooky? Da-na-na-na. 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 I watched Addams Family Values. And that's my favorite film of all time.
Just to pause, you just should have just stopped talking. I watched
Addams Family Values. I'm sure I'll speak on it more later, but that's a Halloween classic. That's just a classic in general. It's better than the first Addams Family from the 90s. Addams Family Values just slays.
Who even remembers the first
I don't know what happens. I know that, like, Fester's missing. And that's about all I know, but like he really slays in the second one. Christopher Lloyd really got that romantic storyline with an evil wife, and that just crushes, and then Wednesday and Pugsley are at that summer camp. Iconic.
Iconic scenes.
So good.
And now
it's evolved
back into it.
Into our current iteration of the Addams Family. Wednesday. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Let me tell you about Wednesday.
Yay.
I have to get him real close. Wednesday is a supernatural comedy horror series on Netflix based on the Addams Family franchise by Charles Addams. The show follows Jenna Ortega as the titular character after Gomez and Morticia decide to send Wednesday away after she embarrassingly fails to kill a high school classmate. She is now to attend Nevermore Academy, a school for the supernatural and outcasts, aka her parents' alma mater. Wednesday not only struggles to fit in at the school and live up to her parents' legacy, but she also starts honing in on her ability to see visions of the past and future, all the while a terrifying unknown creature is killing innocent outcasts and normies around the school. Wednesday soon discovers her family's ancestors are tied to the mystery and decides it is up to her to solve the mystery and save Nevermore from evil.
Wow.
Dun 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 dun.
God freaking bless.
Yeah.
That we get more of Wednesday.
Yeah.
I love Wednesday. She's so interesting. And now we have a whole...
She gets a whole
show about
by
her.
Tim Burton. I didn't mention that, but it's Tim Burton's iteration.
Kind of iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Nevermore.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the show is all about Wednesday, but the family kind of pops in and out, which I love because I love characters like Fester and Morticia and Gomez and Pugsley. We see them a lot. Lurch is there, but Lurch is very Lurch. He doesn't really bring much, but he brings everything. But then specifically Thing
does the most.
With
no words.
With no words, which iconic. What a performance. Acting down.
Acting down.
Yeah, I think it's cool that we get to expand upon this, like I said, franchise. Mm-hmm. Into a more like specific look at one of the characters. I feel like Wednesday is one of the most iconic.
Yeah. Because what? She's like...
Well, they're all like, they all have that vibe of being kooky. Like, that's their thing.
They're all a little
They're kooky and they're spooky.
Different. Wednesday just has the most like fascinating...
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
The most deadpan.
Deadpan, and she's probably the most like... They all like evil things. Yeah. But she's just like takes it to the next level.
Yeah. Which is very interesting. Yeah.
And then we got to see like some emotions, like her go through.
Which I like.
Friends.
Yeah. She meets a lot of people at this school. She meets her roommate Enid, who is a werewolf that hasn't transformed yet. Mm-hmm. And then there's Ajax, who says, "Yo, Enid." He's a stoner because he turns people to stone,
which is iconic. I love that.
Yeah, he's a Gorgon, which is basically like a Medusa type being.
And honestly, I didn't know he was that until he
turned himself to stone.
I was like, what even is he?
Yeah, that's why he wears a beanie.
Yeah, because it's moving all.
And then there's, oh my God, Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca.
Okay, I was like, her name left me for a second. Who's a siren? She's kind of like Wednesday's rival.
Yeah,
but not necessarily in the most like mean way. But they definitely butt heads most of the series.
Yeah,
but she's really cool. She's part of a group that Ajax is a part of, and a few of the other characters are a part of, called the Nightshades. They have like a secret society. Wednesday's parents were in the Nightshades, and she's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not happy to be here.
I'm not like you guys.
And then there's Xavier. Does he have a thing, or is he just weird?
I thought he was a seer.
Yeah, but they don't really expressly say that. He's just like, I paint what I see and it comes alive.
Sketches.
He has his sketches.
I need more. Well, we aren't going to get any more. But he has sketches.
I think they were probably going to explore more about his.
Yeah, but that's canceled.
And his dad is a writer or something. So it's like an artistic family. And then more on that later.
His sketches.
And those are the characters at the school.
Those are the
then there's, oh my God, all the names are leaving me. The principal, the like headmaster of the school, Gwendolyn Christie. Yeah. She was her mom's like roommate. They seem to have been friends, but also rivals at the same time. There's Miss Thornhill, who's
Who is Wednesday?
Christina Ricci. Iconic. The Wednesday from Addams Family, but more importantly, Addams Family Values.
Yeah.
And that's iconic.
Honestly, I didn't know she was a bigger part than she was. Like, I thought she was a smaller part.
No, she's the star.
And she's the star, which, like, I didn't know. I thought she was just going to do, like, a little cameo. So for her to be a bigger part was very exciting. Mm-hmm. And she served cunt.
She did serve cunt.
Was a cunt.
Whoa. More on that later. And then there's she has a therapist, Ricky Lindholm.
Yeah.
And the sheriff and the sheriff's son, Tyler, who works as a barista and has a dark past that you think is just him being a little punk.
It has creepy eyes.
But there's more to the story. I'm laying the groundwork.
I know, but when I first saw him, I'm like, he has creepy eyes.
Oh, like before?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
He has something behind those eyes. That boy knows more.
That's it.
I didn't know any. What were the things you knew before we watched?
I knew everything.
You knew everything.
I knew that Tyler was bad, and then more recently, I knew that Christina Ricci was bad. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I knew, I guess, jumping right into it. So they basically kind of make a love triangle. It's not necessarily the most important part of the show, but because it ties into sort of the plot twist, it is a pretty big part. She kind of like teams up a little bit with Tyler. She's kind of interested in him. He's kind of like a little bit of an opposite of her. He's just like this normal guy in town.
He's a normie.
He's a normie, supposedly.
He's a normie.
But then there's Xavier, who's this like moody guy. He's Bianca's ex. He kind of paints. He has sketches. And so she kind of has vibes with both of them. But she immediately thinks that Xavier's sketchy like halfway through the season. But Tyler, she's like, no. She's like resisting it, but she has like a connection to Tyler. And I'm just like, let's just fucking rip it open. What's his name? The guy who plays Xavier is not going to be back in season 2 because of really bad things he did. I guess I'll say allegedly, but pretty sure he did, which is fine. So I kind of went into this knowing that. So like, I think it gave me a bias. But I will say a year ago when this show came out, I knew that she had 2 love interests, and it was like, when you watch like you see people tweeting about things and you kind of form opinions on things you don't watch. I was Team Tyler. And then I see an edit or a GIF or something of him going, what does it feel like to lose? No. And I was like, no! Like, I didn't even go here. And I was like, bro, I trusted you. Like, for no reason. I know anything about him. But I said, these are our options. So I'm aligning myself with Tyler. And then I found out he betrays her. He betrays her.
Yeah, he fucked up.
So I've known that for a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the only things I saw, because it was really popular, it was all over social. I saw like the dance a bunch, of course.
Oh, of course.
And then I saw the like trophy with the net, like I saw like the meat. I didn't really see anything about like relationships or like the big. I didn't know Christina Ricci was fucking evil, which was iconic. I didn't see that coming at all. Like,
yeah, I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, but yeah, and then I did know that Xavier, like that guy's not coming back. But
yeah, who's to say how I feel about him if I didn't know that? But I just know even a year ago, I was like, okay. So when I was watching the show, I said, okay. He doesn't give what he needs to give to be the character that he is. But again, I could be biased. So. And I just think that while we're on the topic.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Are we okay over there? Yeah, we still in action?
Hold on, I have to say Xavier's an ally.
What do you mean?
The one line he says at the beginning when they're at the fair, he's like, are you here with him or her?
Or a girl, yeah.
Or something like that.
Or a girlfriend. Ally. Hell yeah.
This is funny.
Yeah, I guess then season 2 they're saying it's going to be less focused on romance, which is probably fine. Like, this show doesn't need romance, but that is a big topic in like the stan world of it, because there is Xavier and Tyler, but people also ship her with Enid. But personally, like, I support it. I feel like if I ranked them, she'd be obviously higher than Xavier.
Yeah.
But I see them more as like
friends.
Besties. Yeah, which is totally fine. But like, I think both, in my opinion, Enid and Tyler just like work better for Wednesday if there's a romance. Again, not that she needs to like have a romance. That's totally like can go either way. But I like that both of them seem to get her in a way that's like, you're weird, but that's you.
You're weird.
And they like lean into it, whether it's as friends or as like a love interest. Connection. Whereas like Xavier's like, you thought I like he gets so bent out of shape because she's who she is. And I'm like, dude, she's a Wednesday.
You're fucking weird.
And then my man Tyler watches Legally Blonde with her because she knows she'll hate it, but that she'll love it because she hates it. Like, he gets it, and that's why even if he is a bad guy, that's the team I'm aligning myself with.
I will say, I was like weird seeing, like, I don't know why it was weird seeing Wednesday kiss so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't know who I support. I do just like seeing her like kind of open up more to like everybody. Yeah,
like when her and Eden hugged at the end, that was so sweet.
Like seeing that there is something, because she is so cold, but Jenna does such a good job at like being the whole
like,
time.
Yeah, there's like a balance where like she had a love interest in Addams Family Values. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think if they kiss, but like there's a way, because like her and her, it's like her parents. It's trying to find like a parallel to her parents in a way where she's not going to be exactly like them. She rejects that a lot, but like you can still be cold and callous and still like have love, whether it's platonic like her and Enid, and like the fact that she opened up to her, admitted like in her own way that she like would miss her, and that like was able to be close to her. And the professor, the head whatever master, Gwendolyn, was like, for someone who claims to not have a lot of friends, you are very protective of the people. And then also her and Eugene, who we haven't mentioned. I forgot to mention him. He's kind of an outcast of the outcast. He loves his bees, but Wednesday becomes his only friend, and that's so sweet. She's like rejecting that the fact that she's her friend, but like she looks out for him because she said it reminded her of her brother.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I like that too. So sweet. When we thought he was dead,
that was fucked up.
I said I can excuse everything Tyler's done, except for Eugene. But Eugene lived.
That was a little.
Eugene lived.
I can't forgive Tyler for how he looks when he changes.
Well, listen. Why does it have to look like that in general?
Why? I know. Why they make the scariest possible
like the weirdest thing. Fucking thing. Like, what is a hide? Like, and why does it look like that?
What even is a hide? The document of his mom. Hide.
When Christina Ricci goes, I know what you are.
It sounded like a slur.
Hide. And he's like he knows exactly what it means. Like, what is that?
What does that even mean? Because it's not a werewolf.
No.
Like, they look different.
It's a being that like takes over you. It gets triggered by something and can be controlled by someone else. For my Teen Wolf girlies out there, you know that's what a Kanama is. You can control the Kanama. But he says that he starts to know what he's been doing. Like, he starts to become aware of it. Like, first it was just kind of, he would black out and be like, oh my God, what happened? But that's another reason why he has a path to redemption, because it's kind of just like an alter ego.
Have a path to redemption. He's gonna have to work.
Yeah, he's gonna have to work. But again, that's my point. Like, if they do go in a direction of a love interest like that, she even said like homicidal maniac. That's her type. Like, that just fits the Wednesday agenda or the Addams Family agenda.
Of like her having the vision of him being the Hyde or whatever, and she's like, oh, of course, like, what'd she say? I don't even know, but she's like, of course I'd fall in love with
exactly.
It would be a murderer.
That's why I'm like, if I had to choose, it makes the most sense. Well, and I'm not mad about it. I love Tyler. That's my friend.
I love Tyler.
And he'll be back. So
Normie.
A normie, but he's an
outcast. Is so funny to me. Why do they call him?
It's like the Pogues.
No, the Pogues and the Kooks. Oh, don't get me started. I may put a hat on.
Oh, we don't go back. Netflix tease. Okay. What else we got? We've already been talking about Enid.
Yeah, Enid and Ajax are cute.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I like them. I like the vibe.
I liked that he turned to stone and was too embarrassed to tell her that was silly.
That was fucked up. He looks in the mirror. Oh no!
I can't miss my date. And she freaks out. And
then they don't even talk to each other.
Yeah, he won't speak to her, so she has to go to the dance with Lucas, one of the town punks.
The town punk, but also, I I was here for Lucas and Bianca.
Me too.
I wanted more.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see what happens in season 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Slay.
Unless, yeah. I'm like, what are they going to do?
I know.
I mean, they did set it up a little.
Yeah. And like, that you're going to turn it. Like, I feel like Bianca and Wednesday aren't enemies. They're just rivals. Like, they're like, they're on, at the end of the day, they're probably on the same team, but they're the academic rivals of like, well, you're not going to be better than me. And
fencing.
I love that. The Fenton Bensons.
The Fenton Bensons.
Yeah, I wish, that's one of my notes for like season 2, and honestly this season was, I wish Bianca got more. Like, they laid a lot of groundwork for like her backstory and obviously her rivalry with Wednesday, but I hope she's a bigger part of next season. I feel like she has the room to do it now with Xavier not coming back next semester.
Yeah, and I like the siren. Like, I like that.
There's so much more we can see with that.
Because I don't really see sirens. I see vampires and werewolves and stuff and other stuff, but I never see sirens. So, like, more on that, please.
I agree.
But also, it wasn't fair in the boating, the canoe, the rowing.
Yeah.
That didn't seem very fair.
Yeah. Winklevoss.
Winklevoss twins.
That Winklevoss twin ass shit. Rowing will never be the same. Yeah, I agree. And then they had a little tidbit about her mom, but I'm like, let's do more on that. Like, I think it's cool. Like, obviously the show's about Wednesday, but yeah, more on Bianca and her family and her powers, and same thing. Now that Enid is a full-blown werewolf, how's that going to impact her relationship with her family? Will she even want to mend that with her family? Because all they want for her is to be a werewolf, and they were going to send her to a werewolf conversion camp. I said, whoa!
I said, why are they giving her pamphlets?
It was like pamphlets that looked like multiple different things, but I swear to God, it was the same camp over and over again.
The dad was kind of nice.
The dad said, you do you, kiddo.
You do you, kiddo. But he wouldn't speak up when her mom was handing out pamphlets.
Classic coward.
Classic.
Stand up, bro.
Enid with her colorful claws. And then when she actually turned into a wolf, she had like pink hair. I like that.
I like that too.
Iconic.
Do you remember that like copy pasta meme where it was like, Enid let Wednesday see her true form, and then people would copy and paste that for other characters?
Wait, I didn't see that.
That was like when it came out, and I like knew very little. I basically knew about like the key like relationships, because that's what most people are talking about on Stan Twitter. And there was like, I think it was one of those things where I saw like the copy and paste like first.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are they talking about? Then I figured out like who they were talking about, and I was like, oh, what is the show? Yeah. And I remember other people who didn't watch it, they were like, wait, what's the show about?
Wait, that's another thing I saw a lot of when Enid does the little dance. Like, she goes, I don't know. It's like when they first meet in the dorm.
Okay.
She like starts dancing weirdly. Like, she puts on music and she starts dancing.
Yes.
I watched that scene and I cringed.
Yeah, because just to show the difference between them. Yeah.
But now that I've watched the whole thing, I stan.
Yeah.
I stan.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see a show through other people, like through a different lens, and you watch it yourself and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what's going on. Because I knew that like Tyler said that to her, how does it feel like to lose? And I was like, when does he say that? Because she like crazy. Because it makes it seem like that's the moment she finds out he's evil, versus she has the vision and finds out he's evil like the day before. So I'm like, when does he say that if she already knows? But then it's because he like pretends to be all innocent and then goes, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Which, iconic.
I didn't fully grasp when Wednesday had the vision of Tyler that it was going to be like real. I don't know why I thought it was not real or something. I don't know. Because like I didn't fully think he was going to be the...
Yeah, I wish I went in not knowing. Beast. I would have been so betrayed. But what's interesting is I went in knowing that he was bad, and I was still... They would have little moments. I was like, yeah.
But he had those crazy eyes, you know?
No, he did at the very... Hey, I heard the chief's son was in.
He had that hide in him.
He got that hide in him. He had that dog in him.
No, the chief always showing up. Take a shot every time the chief shows up and sees Tyler and Wednesday together. He's like, oh, fuck.
When he bans him from seeing her, and then they're immediately sitting on the same side of a booth together. He was like, he literally just like rolled his eyes. Like he didn't even get like angry.
Really care.
Like, God.
He never really cares. He's just like, oh.
When they were having their little picnic, they were about to kiss, and he busted down the door. Like, God. Maybe if they weren't in a crypt, but like...
But then him looking at Tyler as a hide and going, Tyler? Because he saw those crazy fucking eyes.
You? He recognized those eyes anywhere.
He He's like, I can see those eyes.
You have your mother's eyes.
Hide.
They're hide eyes. Yeah, that sheriff cracked me up. Not that being Jude and Callie's dad, or maybe it's just Callie's. I don't remember how that all worked on the Fosters. More on that, maybe in a different pod.
More on that.
But I was like, how do I know him? And he was fucking on the Fosters.
Fucking.
Anyway, crazy.
The town sheriff, the Pilgrim town. That was fucking weird.
My God, yeah.
The whole Pilgrim story made me like uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, that was just like the they had to set up the backstory of like her great ancestors. Goody Addams. I said, whoa. That really took me out for a second. I was like,
when they were switching back and forth, I was like, huh?
Yeah. And then that was the whole point, was when you find out Christina Ricci is bad, she's an ancestor of that guy, but more directly the sister of the kid that the parents killed back when they went to the school. And they were just killing him in self-defense, so they're like more innocent, because he was trying to fuck up the whole school.
He was going for them.
He was going for them and the entire school. He was trying to nightshade them.
Oh, yeah.
So that was what she was getting revenge over. Directly her brother, but then...
Bro.
Getting her old ass pilgrim ass ancestor to come back to life, because she was like, he's the only one that can eradicate all the outcasts.
That's a wild end goal.
Yeah,
to eradicate all that.
It's a lot of work
to collect a bunch of organs. Fake an identity, work at a school, pretend you like grow plants, but you're really harvesting organs. She did look a little too nice.
Yeah,
she was playing us. That
was another reason why. So like, I'm trying to remember. I think I knew longer than like when I really confirmed it like a week ago, because I forgot what I was looking up, but then it was like something about like Christina Ricci or Thornhill being like too good to each other. I was like, oh fuck.
Damn.
Because I kind of knew that, because it's also just like, because I knew that she was involved. I'm like, she has to be the bad guy. Not that I thought this exactly, but because like to have Christina Ricci just be in it, to just be a random teacher, like she had to have a bigger role. But now like her, Gwendolyn Christie, Ricky Lindholm, all fucking dead.
Gone. They all needed that one season check, and they had to.
Yeah, I mean,
I just move on.
I just wonder like if they'll get some other like highbrow faculty members next season, and then kill them all again. It's like Only Murders. Like they get a couple like big names, and then next season they're gone somehow. I felt bad about Ricky Lindholm. His therapist.
That was brutal.
Yeah. Well, you think that's another like, you think it's her and Xavier, but it's not. Yeah. Then you think it's Tyler and her, and it's not. It's Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
And then my man Eugene, straight from his hospital bed, sixed the bees on her, and then Wednesday said, I'll finish the job with some Wednesday on Wednesday crime.
Yeah, Wednesday on Wednesday
and just crime. Steps on her. Does she die?
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm like, how'd that kill her? I thought she was gonna do a little more. Yeah. Then she just steps on her.
I guess maybe she did do more, but that's brutal.
Wednesday on Wednesday crime. That is kind of iconic that Wednesday got to kill Wednesday.
Everything that she said when she was like, basically like, fuck you, Wednesday Addams. I'm like, you're Wednesday Addams, bitch. Iconic.
Yeah, they had like some callbacks to like the normal.
Well, my favorite, I just got chills thinking about it, was them doing the 2 snaps as the ritual for the secret society. So good. What a great callback.
And I like how they did the lake scene, because that felt like the camp scene in it.
And the pilgrims too kind of felt like that indirectly.
Yeah.
Fester just being there.
Fester and her smiling for like the first time.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Because of Fester, an icon. And Fred Armisen, an icon. And Luis Guzman and Catherine Zeta-Jones as the parents. So good.
They had big names. Mm-hmm. And they filmed this where in, wasn't it like Bulgaria? It was like somewhere far away.
I trust you. Yeah.
And bitch got COVID.
And then they made her dance.
They made her dance, which was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but they were like, we don't care about the safety of any of the individuals on this set. We have to get the shot.
Nah, they needed the shot.
You're in the shot.
You're in the shot, Noah.
God, that dance! I was shocked that it was episode 4 or whatever. We were like,
I know. I thought it happens finale.
I thought it was one of the last episodes.
Yeah,
but still good.
Yeah. I like that they were all wearing white and then got covered in red. That was aesthetic.
And she tasted, and she's like, they didn't even get real pig's blood. It's paint. But I said, okay, she just ingested paint. Like, we're not worried about that. I guess she's an Addams, so she's fine.
I feel like that'd be worse.
I agree. Like, blood at least is organic. Paint will kill you. Get fucking lead poisoning or whatever. I was like, hold on, we're not going to dwell on this? No.
those bullies, those pilgrim bullies.
Yeah.
Even though I trust one of them.
Yeah, Lucas had some character development. Then his dad died.
Yeah, what was that for?
The mayor. I killed the mayor.
And the morgue.
Oh, the guy at the morgue. Yeah. I didn't write that down as one of my least favorite things. That was awful because as soon as he was like, I'm retiring and going on this amazing trip with my lovely wife, I knew he'd be dead. But that sucked. That was Christina Ricci's fault.
Yeah.
Because he helped, I guess, cover up the brother's death, something like that. God.
Fucked up.
The drama.
The funeral. I'm like, what else?
When there's like, normally I love funerals. I'm like, yeah. Oh, when Xavier was like, do you even remember me or whatever? Or like, we met before. And he was like, where? And he was like, at a funeral.
You thinking of the game?
Okay, everyone knows that there's those apps. Those ads on TikTok for those weird. I got an ad for the other one of the other ones the other night. I was like, oh, they're back. Where it's like 1 minute episodes and you have to pay $1 million to figure out the rest of the story. And there's one where a girl dies, but then comes back to life. But as she was dying, saw all the answers to the Powerball, so she won the Powerball because she woke up a week earlier.
Exactly.
And she gets help from this lawyer to get out of her marriage because her husband was the one that killed her. This makes no sense as I'm saying it. But long story short, this guy that she's like befriending is like, in his inner thoughts goes, I can't believe she doesn't remember me. But they never elaborate, at least in the first 20 episodes, how they know each other and like why, like what happened. And that's exactly what Xavier was pulling.
Xavier was Xavier said, you don't remember me? With his
I owe you from the first time we met because you saved me because I hid in that coffin and I almost was buried alive or whatever. I was like, whoa, that's intense.
Yeah.
They're playing hide and seek or something.
Yeah. Xavier was kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, I
like to Bianca too.
Yeah. Oh, the shit that he pulled where he broke up with her because he couldn't trust that she wasn't controlling him. And then because he's known Wednesday for 2 days and couldn't get her out of his head, he went, please make me forget her.
He said that was insane. But that was kind of insane. He said, make me forget her.
If I shipped them, I would have gone insane for that. But because I don't, I was like, bro!
I bet bitches are going crazy.
I was like, dude, get a grip. Stand up, Xavier.
It's been like 5 seconds. Make me forget her. That's drama.
That is kind of drama. But now we'll never see him again. You'll never see me again.
And him drawing Wednesday. The fuck is that?
Stalker.
But at least he gave her a phone.
Yeah, I was just about to say. So the season leaves off. Like, they all break for the semester because there's half the faculty died. There's literally no headmaster to run the school, so the semester's ending early. And Wednesday this whole time never had a phone. She hates emojis. And Xavier gets her a phone. I said, okay. And he put his number in that. I said, that was also something. That's a pretty bold move. But I said,
kind of
okay,
smooth
shut the fuck up.
That's kind of the Rizzler. The silence. You know who else I was gonna say had the Riz? But I'm just kidding.
Who?
No, I can't say it.
Thing.
No. I think it's like illegal for what I'm about to say. The Pilgrim.
Oh no!
No, at the end.
At the end where he looks so decrepit and old.
When he needed some moisturizer.
From the depths of hell.
When he's like, go to hell. I'm like, sir, I think you should be in hell.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, at least he went back there. So yeah,
no,
she ends it.
had the Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the show ends as she's driving off with Lurch and Thing. She has her phone and she gets a text from an unknown number, which is literally insane because the only
person 2 seconds later.
Yeah, no one knew she had a phone. Like, she said goodbye to Enid, she said goodbye to Bianca, she said goodbye to Xavier, and he said he put his number in there, so that would have showed up as his name. So like, who? It's
and then Tyler's chained up.
And Tyler's chained up, like driving past her, locked up, going to some sort of institution for Hyde. He needs to be a douche. He needs to be like in a metal box because like they had him like in a straitjacket and he was still changing. So I don't know what you do in that situation.
Into that ugly ass,
fucking ugly ass eyes. Someone's stalking her. They send her pictures of her and Tyler, her and Xavier, and then like a gif of her getting stabbed.
That's insane.
A little
to
emoji.
Say out loud.
Yeah. And they're like, I'm watching you. So she's getting Pretty Little Liars. She's getting Aid right now.
Aid right now.
Aid in 2022.
I know who you are. Yeah. I know everything.
I can't wait to see what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, how are they gonna... What is that?
I
wonder if they already have it or they're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do this.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they've had ideas, but now they're writing on Xavier, which going into it, we're like, I wonder if it'll be that big a deal. And I honestly don't feel like it's... Like, they didn't get... It. I think, like, there's more I would have wanted to know about him, but not in a way where I'm like, oh, I can't believe we're gonna lose
it didn't
that.
end like...
Yeah.
I thought it was going to, though.
Yeah.
I was like, oh... But no, it doesn't, like, nothing I need to know. Because you can kind of guess what everything, like.
Right. and do I feel like it's a loss? No. Lock him up!
Oh my god!
I will say the line when she goes to him in prison because she was framed. And she was like, I know you're innocent. I saw a vision of Tyler being the Hyde while he kissed me. And he's like, well, glad you got some action while I was locked up. I thought that was pretty funny.
Glad you got some action while I was locked up. He was pissed in that cell.
And I guess he was right for being wrongfully accused of murder.
You know, in that house.
And he just had a crush on her or whatever. And she said, well, lock you up.
Make me forget her.
That was insane. And Bianca said, what the fuck, dog?
He had an intense crush on her.
Yeah,
she was there for barely minutes. Knowing anything. They barely talked.
Yeah, and then, like I said, he just, I don't know, he gave me the ick.
He gave me the yuck.
So, now I don't have to worry about that. No matter what happens, at least she's not ending up with him. She can end up with Enid, Tyler, no one, someone else, but it's not going to be Xavier.
Enid making them snoods.
The snooze! And then she was like, we'll save them for a special occasion. And Enid was like, okay. And she was like, a funeral. Oh. And then when she tricked Tyler and Enid into going on that mission to the house, and then they were wrapped up in their snoods, and they get into Tyler's car, and he's like, what the fuck? That was my core 3. See, I was down for that. And then Tyler shows up like, what? A fungus that you can't get rid of.
Wait, what?
Or Xavier.
Xavier, okay.
She showed up.
I was like, oh, wait.
I do switch up their names in my head.
Yeah, Xavier rolls up to the scene of the crime.
I'm like,
but that
get a life, get a job.
It did make him look a little guilty. For a moment, I thought he was the thing.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Because
they leaned into it really hard. Yeah.
Give a creepy artsy kid drawing some sketches.
Yeah, he's just an art student. He's just an art kid. He's just a theater kid.
He just sketches. Like, okay.
Yeah, can we blame him?
Gomez going to jail. That episode.
And then him and Thing pressing the hands against the glass. Oh, shit.
Honestly, I want more of the rest of the family in next season. Like, I love them.
Me too, and it's such good casting. I feel like it's... Yeah, they nailed all the Addams family so far. I want Cousin It next season, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be funny. I don't know how. They just at least got to mention it.
They just show up.
I just hope he rolls up. He has sunglasses on around his, like, head of hair, entire head, body of hair.
I cried.
Yeah, I would love to see more of them next season. Pugsley makes me want to, like, cry. I want to hug him.
Yeah, he's kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
Wait, Wednesday says so many lines that are iconic. I can't think of them. Like, to Pugsley. I don't know. When
they're fishing, but it's just bombs. Yeah. Let's see if they're biting today. And they just throw a bomb and they all explode and they're sitting. That's kind of artsy.
I'm like, that's kind of sweet of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're bonding. You're weak. Like, she calls him weak.
Yeah.
Like,
she's like sad. You'll never survive without me.
Weak and you'll never survive. You won't survive.
I keep thinking I'm going to miss... Well, it was crazy. The first kid who died, and you think he's alive because you see him again, but it's Gwendolyn Christie shape-shifting. Yeah. And at the end, when you think like Tyler teamed up with Wednesday, but it's really Gwendolyn Christie shape-shifting as him.
That was good.
But she died. At what cost?
At what cost?
Yeah, at least she served cunt. She lived, she served cunt, she died.
You know who served cunt? The vampires.
Yeah, their sunglasses.
They barely did anything, but they had sunglasses on and they were in the background serving.
Maybe we'll get more of them next season because they did help her at the end, or they were trying to, but then she was going too torturous, and they were like, we didn't sign up for that.
We didn't. We're like, no. They all went, yeah, never mind. Like,
the vampires were like,
I'm like, come on, you people are like
lethal.
You people have powers.
And Wednesday's just there.
Wednesday's just fucking
She's like,
angry.
I'll do it myself.
Fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. There's just so much potential for next season.
Yeah.
And I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see more of literally everything. And just to see who they'll bring in next because they took out half the cast.
Yeah. I like the show more than I thought.
Yeah.
Also, I watched the first episode during, like, Christmas, and, like, I just couldn't get in. But, like, during the spooky season, the vibes are so
perfect
there. And then once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
Like, we watched the first 4 episodes, like,
yeah,
back
straight
to
through.
back.
Yeah.
So good.
If we didn't have a fucking day job.
If we didn't have a if we didn't work 2 full-time jobs.
We would have had it in the bag. All right. Is there anything else, or should we get into highs and lows?
I think we can get into highs and...
The epic.
The epic.
Highs and lows. Bree, who are your favorite character or characters?
Oh, do I get characters?
Yeah, you can get 1 or 2.
Who's my favorite character? Okay, I think number 1 is Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I liked Enid. How do you say her name? I keep saying it wrong.
Enid.
I don't know why I want to go Enad. Enid. At first I was like, do I like Enid? And then she really, like, I don't know.
Yeah, they have a good bond. She's like, we just work. And, like, they get each other. And I feel like they have, like, an unlikely friendship. But, like, they take each other for what they are. And that's exactly what friendship is, you know?
Exactly. They're polar opposites.
I know. I love that for them. And I like that when she's like, if I ever hear a pop song or something that really pisses me off, I'll think of you.
I need rainbows.
That's bestie shit. I would agree, but I also put Thing.
Thing was
He's
good.
my number 1, to be honest.
And literally, like, it's just amazing how Thing says nothing and is so funny.
Yeah. I wrote 2 things regarding that. I wrote when Enid's gonna go meet Ajax and Lindsay says something like, if he breaks your heart, I'll nail his leg.
Yeah.
And that was before they were really, really close. Or, like, I guess they're not really, really close by Wednesday standards, but, like, they were, like, kind of friends, kind of getting love. But when she said that, I was like, oh, they're best friends.
Yeah. Like, they were kind of, like, before that, they were kind of, like, I forget the exact, but they were, like, kind of fighting. Not fighting, but, like, a little off. And then he doesn't now break it. And I'm like, oh!
Yeah. Iconic. And then I also wrote about Thing, the little party hat he wears when he's at Wednesday's birthday. The teeny party hat on the hand.
When we thought Thing was gonna die.
Thing?
Yeah.
I wrote that as one of my least favorite scenes. Not to jump ahead.
I thought they were actually going to.
I was, like, about to cry. I was like, if he's dead, I don't want to watch this anymore.
I'm logging out.
Like, you can't kill one of the Addams family members, but especially not my Thing.
Like, they're killing bitches. They're probably
that was worse. When he was stabbed to the wall, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. And then they had to resuscitate him, and he just was there limp on the table, and Fester couldn't even do anything about it. That sucked.
Yeah, that was bad. And his new scar.
Yeah. Oh, and you saw the new scar, which kind of looked badass, but at what cost?
He can't get stabbed anymore.
No. Least favorite.
Wait, least favorite character?
Yeah.
I said, Pilgrim.
What was his name? He had some for a fuck ass fancy name. Who cares?
Yeah. And I said Xavier.
Yeah.
And I said Tyler.
No.
But I do agree that he could have redemption.
Yeah, that's what makes me
kind
interested.
Of pissing me off.
No, yeah, they made him really evil, but that makes it even the all more juicy of like, okay, where does it go from
Like,
here?
I see the potential of him growing.
Yeah, you see the vision.
But when he was being like all like, he was all up in Wednesday's freaking business.
But the tension.
Okay.
He like pulled her by the lapels. I said,
this is a little
whoa,
toxic.
whoa. But that's exactly what the Addams family is.
Then he had those eyes.
Like, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I could let that slide if my person turned into a...
But like, that's what makes it perfect. Like, if this was any other show, you'd be like, I don't know, but this is the Addams family, bitch. Like, they are toxic. They're like, we have to murder for each other.
Everyone.
When Gomez is being taken away from murder, she's like, I've never been more attracted to you.
Funny.
Like, that's their thing. So I think that's cool depending on like how they play with it.
I guess that's sweet.
Yeah. In Wednesday standards and Addams family standards in the lore.
In the lore.
Like, let's go.
I guess it adds up. But.
Yeah, I put Xavier as my least and the punk ass normies, but not Lucas.
Oh yeah,
the other
forgot
two.
About those two.
Yeah,
bitches.
But I would also agree that like the Pilgrim's scary as fuck.
The Pilgrim was so scary.
Yeah,
I see that in my nightmares. Like him, like not even just the one from the last, like the when he came back.
Even the statue, I was like,
the
ew.
The statue was like that whole pilgrim episode.
Yeah, I agree. Favorite moments.
I said the dance scene, of course, and like that whole episode was like so good. What else did I say? I liked the Parents Weekend episode. I liked Wednesday playing the violin. In that one, it was a violin, right?
Or cello.
A big fucking.
I think it's. I guess it's a cello
instrument, but she was going off. And then I liked when they like finally hugged.
Yeah.
And I liked the finale. Like I liked the last episode. I thought that was good.
Yeah, all the twists and turns. I agree. I wrote some similar stuff. I mean, I didn't write the dance, but I did really like that. I like that she was kind of having a lighthearted moment.
Yeah.
And then the blood.
And the blood in her smile.
Wednesday needed hugging. When after Enid was coming back from being a werewolf and Thing held her hand, I thought that was sweet.
Yeah.
I liked Uncle Fester being there. I kind of talked about this, but Tyler and Wednesday's picnic and then the Legally Blonde. Like, it was also a callback to Addams Family Values when they forced them to watch, like, Sound of Music and the Brady Bunch and stuff. So I was like, ah. And I already said this too, like, the 2 snaps that they do for the club. I'm like, that's just such a simple but effective reference. But yeah, I agree with what all you said too.
Hell yeah.
Least favorite, aside from Thing being stabbed?
I said whenever they show the hide.
I wrote that too. The hide. I wrote Hyde's big ass eyes.
Like even the hide in Xavier's drawings.
Yeah.
Like it was just creepy. Like I did not like that. When we think Eugene is like dying.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Thing dying. Anyone dying. Everyone dying.
Yeah. Gwendolyn Christie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd echo all that. I mean, the 2 I wrote were the Thing being stabbed and the Hyde's big ass eyes.
The Hyde's fuck ass eyes.
The fuck ass eyes. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most unserious a show can be, what would you rate this?
I would say 7.
I said 6.
Okay.
So like 6.5.
Okay. It's like hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to write down every show we input what we've said.
That's what I try to think of because I'm like, it's not more than this or less than this.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah because it's a comedy. Like it is partially a comedy, and it's like a little bit more like it's not taking itself too seriously. Like it's playing into the obscure, the kooky, because that's what the Addams Family is. But it is like a little more serious than what the Addams Family, like an Addams Family Values is.
Yeah.
Which is what I was trying to figure out, like what I like better. Like I feel like I really do like the vibe that Addams Family Values has. Like that's how I picture it. And I'd still say I'd probably prefer that, but I feel like this is just different. Like they can coexist and not need to be like compared and contrasted exactly. But they're both good. Yeah, 6 to 7.
6.5.
Yeah, beautiful. And would you recommend this show to your peers?
To my peers? Yes. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Lighthearted, spooky show because it is. There's a couple moments where I was like, "Ooh, like it is kind of creepy."
Yeah.
But not in a way where I don't think it's like something most people can't handle.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect spooky month adventure. Fun. Yeah.
And the casting is good. If you like the Addams Family, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's like well done. I would say like maybe Jenna Ortega shouldn't be acting when she has COVID. Like let's not prioritize that. Tim Burton or whoever the fuck was making that decision.
Who's making that decision?
I also heard that Jenna Ortega had to like change lines because she was like, Wednesday wouldn't say this. I'm like, what is going on over there? So
she's a producer now, so she's gonna be calling some shots next season.
I trust her.
I trust her.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's my friend.
I'm very curious to what they're gonna do next.
I know, especially because like that like storyline was just like like that was it, you know, like
and it's
someone trying to take down the outcasts. Like, what are they going to do next? I guess it might be an attack. It looks like because of Wednesday Stalker, it's probably going to be something directly tied to her.
Yeah, like
so it'll be
someone's out for Wednesday.
It'll be interesting to see how they make it like a bigger thing.
Every season, someone else is out for the outcasts. People just fucking hate the outcasts.
Yeah.
I think we should go for the normies.
Yeah. But then they're going to have to band together.
They band together.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next.
Me too.
But now we have to get down to business and find out which Wednesday character we are in a little segment we like to call Game Night with Megan and Bree. Bree.
So true.
What are we doing, Bree?
We're doing a little quiz. Your horror movie choices will reveal which Wednesday character you are.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
Spooky quiz.
Dun, dun.
One more for the road.
One more spooky ass.
Okay, do you want to start?
Yeah. Okay, pick a horror movie. The Blair Witch Project, The Conjuring, The Invitation, The Host, The Bad Seed, or Friday the 13th.
I don't want to watch any of these.
Okay, well, you have to pick one.
I'd probably pick Friday the 13th.
Okay, me too. That's the only one I've seen.
Oh.
Those.
But wouldn't you want to watch something new?
Maybe you're right. You know, the Blair Witch Project kind of interests me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that. I said, damn, you're right.
Is it just picking horror movies over and over again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next round. Paranormal Activity, Black Christmas, Goodnight Mommy.
I don't like that.
Hereditary, Cabin in the Woods, or The Omen.
I think I'm going to do Hereditary.
I'm going to do Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
I heard that has ooky, spooky, Stranger Things vibes.
Who's in that?
I don't know.
Me either. I don't know. I can't remember if there's a big name in that or not.
I was having like a conversation at work about horror movies, and someone said they like the Stranger Things where it's not too scary, but it's also like still not scary.
Yeah.
And someone said Cabin in the Woods is a good mix.
All right, put it on the list. All right, Raw. How do you say this? That's a great. Why did you say that?
Les Diaboliques.
Yeah, that. Misery, The Vanishing, Horror of Dracula, Train to Busan.
I think I'd watch that. Train to Busan.
I'm gonna do. The Vanishing. That's kind of 1988.
That's a little old for you.
That's a little fucking old.
All right, here we go. It Follows, Oni Baba, Scream, We Need to Talk About Kevin, Repulsion, or The Devils. I pick Scream.
I have to pick Scream.
Yeah.
Like it can't be
legally
there and me not pick it. Yeah. I think it's like the best. Okay. Eyes Without a Face, Carrie, The Babadook, Near Dark, Creep, Night of the Living Dead.
I'm thinking either Carrie or The Babadook.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Carrie.
2014.
Yeah. I picked Carrie. I've never seen Carrie.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of horror.
I haven't seen. That is one I saw when I was too little. Carrie.
I'll get you.
I'm gonna do The Babadook. Mm-mm.
Did you pick?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Babadook.
Okay.
Oh no.
The Witch, Halloween, The Sixth Sense, Suspiria, The Innkeepers, or The Skin I Live In.
Okay, well, I have to pick. I think the first horror movie I ever saw was The Sixth Sense, 1999.
Yeah, I associate you with that movie. You've said that. And
no, that scarred me.
Yeah.
I think. But it's fine.
I'm going to pick Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween.
Yes. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, Get Out, You're Next, Martin, or Rosemary's Baby.
Okay, Rosemary's Baby sounds like a really fucked up classic.
Yeah.
But I gotta pick Get Out, I think.
I keep seeing clips of Get Out, and I really want to watch it. On the TikTok.
On the
TikTok's
TikTok.
always showing me full-ass movies. Like part 1, part 2, part 3. I want to pick it out, but also I don't want to pick the same one. Because we need different ones. Have you watched A Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Me either.
I should go through these and tell you how many of these I've seen.
I haven't seen many of these either. Okay. I picked Nightmare on Elm Street. Is it me?
Sorry, I'm just looking back at see. I think I've only seen 2 or 3 of these.
Honestly, same.
Okay. Yeah, I think you read the next.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Poltergeist, 28 days later. What happens 28 days later? The Texas Chain Massacre, Deep Red, The Descent, Pet Cemetery.
I'm doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hell yeah, brother. I saw that. I did see that one.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm going to do Pet Cemetery.
Okay. Let the Right One In, Silence of the Lambs, The Thing,
Not the Thing,
A Quiet Place, The Fog, and Inside. I'm
going to do A Quiet Place.
Okay, I'll do Silence of the Lambs. I have seen Quiet Place.
Yes. How many are there? Is there 2 or 3 of those?
2 right now.
Okay. I need to watch the second one. It, Chapter 1, The Exorcist, Saw, Alien, Midsummer, Peeping Tom. Damn.
This is probably the best list yet because now I'm having trouble.
Yes.
I think I like it. Mm-hmm. I like Florence Pugh, but I don't know if I could do Midsummer.
Mm-hmm. Unsettling.
I think I'll pick it.
Okay,
I was also between Alien. Ooh, I got my answer. I forgot that it happens right away. Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna pick it too.
Okay.
Because I love it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. What happened? Mine like refreshed and didn't tell me.
Okay.
It made me restart. Isn't that lovely?
All right. I'll wait.
All right. I'll wait.
All right. I'll drive. We told her to buckle up.
We told her to buckle up. Scream. I'm like, what did I pick? The Babadook. You better work, bitch.
You want a Lamborghini?
You want a Lamborghini? You better work, bitch.
You better work, bitch.
Ah. Everybody hold on.
You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, who are you?
Wednesday.
Oh, me too! We answered almost all of them separately. We only picked 2 of the same!
That's the only answer.
Bro!
Wednesday.
I don't believe in heaven or hell, but I do believe in revenge. How did that happen? This quiz is rigged.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I would believe it if we picked maybe half of the same answers.
Yeah, we picked like 2
yeah.
of the same ones.
Yeah. Dang. I got excited, but apparently everyone is Wednesday.
No, I'm one of a kind. I'm Wednesday.
I'm Wednesday.
No, I'm Wednesday. No, just kidding.
Everyone's a combination of characters from Wednesday and Harry Potter. Which 2 are you?
Where the hell? Which 2 are you? I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Okay.
This is live on air, y'all.
Live on air. We're changing. We're flipping the script.
Roles. We're flipping the script.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna lightning round this. You can't even think about your answers.
Okay.
It's whatever really is true to your heart. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a brownie, jelly beans, a lollipop, or cupcakes. I gotta get a brownie.
I'm doing cupcake.
All right, let's go.
What's your favorite season? Spring, summer, fall, or winter?
Okay, we're both gonna pick fall.
Fall.
So we're both gonna get Wednesday.
So we're both Wednesday.
What would you wear to a party? A black suit, a pink dress, a blue dress, or a Harry Potter cloak and scarf?
Fuck. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know. It hates you.
It keeps refreshing. I don't push anything, I swear.
Likely story.
I'm gonna wear the black suit.
Okay, I'll wear the pink dress, even though I wouldn't wear any of these things.
The Harry Potter cloak. What's most important in life? Bravery and friendship? having fun and being happy, having true friends, telling people the truth. Or you fucking liar.
I'm going to say having fun and being happy.
I'm going to say bravery and friendship.
Oh my God, you're such a Gryffindor. Pick a movie. Knives Out, Murder Mystery, To All the Boys I Loved Before, or Mission Impossible.
I'm going to say Knives Out.
Yeah, me too.
Which present would you want to receive? Nail polish and clothes, paint and a canvas, candy, books. I'm going to say books.
Me too.
Okay.
Lastly, who is your favorite teacher? Professor McGonagall, Professor Lupin, Dumbledore, or Hagrid?
I don't fucking know.
McGonagall.
What did you... Okay, I'm going to do Hagrid.
Okay.
Okay, I did it.
What'd you get?
We got the same thing, didn't we?
What'd you get?
I got Hermione and Wednesday.
This one's a little more believable because we did answer most of them the same, but like, I want some spice, and I wanted someone other than Wednesday. Hold on! Stop the count.
Stop the count.
If you're in line, stay in line.
Let's do the most basic one.
Which Wednesday character is your personality twin? Make a Raven dance playlist to find out.
Okay.
First, choose a dance song. Hips Don't Lie, Temperature, TikTok, or One Kiss by Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa.
I'm doing TikTok.
Okay, I'm doing Hips Don't Lie.
Choose a spooky song. Goo Goo Muck, Monster Mosh, Bloody Mary, Thriller.
All good. I gotta add Goo Goo Muck to the playlist and Bloody Mary. I'll do Thriller.
I'm gonna do Bloody Mary.
Okay. Choose an oldie. Twist and Shout, Staying Alive, Pretty Woman, or Dancing Queen.
Oh shit. I'm doing Dancing Queen.
Doing Staying Alive. Okay.
Choose a slow song. Slow dancing in a burning room, Unchained Melody, Always and Forever, A Sunday Kind of Love.
I'm gonna do A Sunday Kind of Love.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
I need everyone to be so fucking for real right now.
I can't pick John Mayer, so I can't change it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Choose a rap song. Break My Heart, Super Bass, Nice for What, or The Real Slim Shady.
I'm gonna do The Real Slim Shady.
Okay, I'll do Super Bass.
Because I'm the real Slim Shady. And finally, choose one song that just has to be there. Oops, I Did It Again, Never Gonna Give You Up, Painted Black, or Thank You. Next.
I have to pick Britney.
I'm gonna go, Never Gonna Give You Up. Are you kidding? What? Did you get Wednesday?
I'm not saying until you have yours.
I have mine.
Who do you have?
I got Morticia.
Oh, iconic.
Yes. Slay. Slay, I'll take it. Mothering.
She was really mothering.
That isn't no I wrote down that I forgot to say. She was mothering.
All right, ladies and gentlemen
I swear
of
to
the
God.
jury, I got Tyler.
No! Yes! Creepy ass hide, bitch eyes.
We stand.
Bitch eyes.
We walk. We march.
We take 20 quizzes. We get
To find out our
get
true
this damn
selves.
hide. Yeah, I'm really like liking Morticia. I feel.
I really feel seen by Tyler.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel seen. He's got really big eyes, so I know he's gonna see me.
He will look right into your soul.
Okay. Well, now that we have differentiated ourselves,
Now we finally.
we're both Wednesday, and then Tyler and Morticia.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I guess Hermione.
Adds up. Yeah, and Hermione.
Throw it in there. All right, well, that brings us to the end of another spooky episode, our final spooky season episode. We are talking about Pretty Little Liars next week, which is a little still spooky, but it'll still be fall.
La 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 la.
And then fa la 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 la.
Dash and Lily.
Dash and Lily coming
That's
soon
it.
to a theater near you.
Week.
Let us know what spooky show we should do next year. I think that we should do Bates Motel. If we're going to do Bates Motel, we have to start now.
We literally have to start right now.
Yeah. Yeah, much more to come. Maybe School Spirit Season 2. Yeah. Pleak. Maybe some more Mike Flanagan.
Pay the actors.
Pay the actors, though. so we can get our shows. I was just want to say they want to bring Jenna Ortega back to you. They got one more season to do it, but if everyone's on pause right now, everything's going to be filming at the same time. She's not going to have time for that. I want to see Ellie.
She's going to be in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
I need a fact check. I bet it was.
Liar. Probably.
It was somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm. Feels fancy.
Yeah, they needed that. They needed those shots.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on TikTok for silly clips.
Yeah.
And filters.
Yeah, Filter Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yo, Enid.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Remember to rate, follow, and share with friends.
And find us on TikTok and Instagram at unseriesous to see more content and find out what we're watching next.
We hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye!